I've been meaning to film this video all day. It's now the end of the day. I'm dressed and ready to go for dinner, and I'm dressed early for dinner, so I knew I could film this video before I went out. I'm wearing a little black dress because we're now allowed to sit inside, so that means I'm not going to be cold, with some like long high-knee black boots. As you probably guessed from the title, this is a breakup advice video, and you'd think I'd like plan a whole day to talk about this, and I have. I just keep putting it off. I don't know why. I just keep thinking of really good things to say, and then I'm like, oh god, I just as you can tell, I don't know, it feels weird. But I wanted to do this because I've been through a breakup about, was it 2 months ago now? But I have been through it very recently, and I feel like I wanted to give my advice to you guys that are going through it, because I feel like there are so many breakups happening at the moment. And I mean, it's life. You're not alone when you're going through this feeling. Friendship breakups, boyfriend breakups, girlfriend breakups, everything. So I thought, you know what? I'm gonna sit and talk about breakup advice. So I broke up with my boyfriend. It was all civil. Everything was civil. Where do I start? Where do I start, guys? I've written notes on my phone, and I actually asked on my Instagram, if you don't follow me, it's at BronteKingGG. I asked some advice, people to give their best advice on breakups, and just ask some fun little questions about breakups. I mean, breakups aren't fun, I don't know why I just said fun. First bit of advice, I'm gonna go in with the block and delete. I'm gonna be honest here, as soon as I broke up with my boyfriend, he blocked me on everything, which is fair enough. My life is social media. It's hard to see. I'm glad that he did it because it was easier for me as well. Out of sight, out of mind. I feel like as hard as it is, ripping the plaster off straight away is the easiest way you're going to get over them, and prolonging that process, unless you're really strong and you were friends before and you want to keep that friendship going, and if you feel it's better for you to keep in contact, then do. But I feel like ripping that plaster off straight away, as hard as it is, and it hurts. It really does, to go from having someone in your life constantly and them being your best friend as well as your boyfriend or girlfriend, and then suddenly they're blocked on everything, they're a stranger. It's so hard, but I promise you it is the quickest way of getting over someone, or just moving on from the situation, because you're not seeing them pop up on your phone every time. You're not seeing what they're up to, and especially with my job, I mean, my life is on social media, so it's not fair on that person to be watching my life. And I know in past relationships that's actually happened. Actually, in my breakup, I was with someone for 2.5 years, and when we first broke up, we blocked each other off everything. And then we started speaking, we got in contact again. I think we bumped into each other or something, like 2 weeks later, and we were like, look, should we unblock each other and try and just be friends? And we still have each other on social media. He still watches all my stuff, and like we'd still, if we saw each other, we'd be really friendly, and like we ended on really good terms, and we were friends. We used to meet up quite a lot after we broke up. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent there. So I think it's just so different to each relationship. Every relationship is so different, and no one knows your relationship like you guys do. Like, all my friends could give me as much advice as possible, and I would always listen to that. That was one of my questions on Instagram. But I think blocking and deleting in situations is, especially with nowadays, with all the social media that we have, with Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, I don't use Twitter, but Twitter, Snapchat, you know, everything. A lot of people do delete their number as well, so they're not tempted to message them. I still have my ex-boyfriend's number on my phone, and we have messaged a few times since, but just about like stuff. It's not deep, just like a bit of contact. I don't know, breakups are so hard. Okay, so from personal experience and from the breakup that I've just been through, I found that being alone, and everyone says surround yourself with friends and family. We were in a lockdown and I live by myself, and being alone helped me so much. I mean, that's weird, I know, because so many people say you should be surrounding yourself with people, and I did. I went out, it was when we were allowed out for dinners and drinks and stuff outside, so I did do that, but I just didn't feel myself. Like, I was out with the girls one night and I was just like, I can't pretend I'm okay. I'm going through so many emotions. I've just lost someone that was so important in my life and was such a big part of my life. And so I was just by myself, and I journaled. I just processed it all. I meditated, I listened to my brain, I listened to my emotions, and I literally just felt it all. I was like, I'm not gonna go out and get drunk every night to try and cover it. I actually did just sit with me. There was one Friday and Saturday, it was a whole weekend when it was like the first weekend everything was open and everyone was going out, and I just was by myself, and I just, yeah, had time to myself to process it all, and it really, 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 really helped. Just sitting there and not masking it by being too busy. Do you know what? When I was going through the breakup, when I was on TikTok, I felt like TikTok knew what I was going through, because every time I swiped there'd be like a breakup TikTok, and it'd be like, your brain, when you lose someone, your brain immediately goes to the grieving process, so you think that you've lost them and you like grieve like you would that someone's died, because you basically have lost someone from your life, and you just got to accept that. You just got to accept the emotions, ride the wave. I kept saying to my friends when they were like, how are you doing? I was like, guys, I'm just riding the wave, don't worry about it, because I've been through a breakup before. I was like, I know that I'm gonna be okay. Like, if you're going through a breakup right now, I promise you, I can't even tell you how much you're gonna be okay. I'm not gonna lie, I am the happiest I've been for a very, very long time, and I am by myself. I live alone. I've just been through a breakup, and I am so happy and content with life, and I just want you to know that you're going to feel exactly the same. There was a point during the breakup where I was like, I'm just so grateful for everything I have around me, and I think the breakup taught me so much. And I know that, I remember when I went through my first breakup, and my sister said to me, everyone has to go through a breakup for like a life lesson, and you will be such a stronger person for it. I feel like it made me such a strong person. Like, when I moved in here, I was with him, so the whole time I was living by myself, I had a boyfriend. So when we broke up, I was like, oh my god, I actually live by myself. Like, I am completely alone. And I mean, I love it. Family, I think surrounding yourself with family and friends, like I said, like, it is good to be alone, but if you don't like being alone, then please, please, now we're allowed to surround yourself with friends and family. I went down to see my parents for a weekend when I was feeling really low, and just like listening to them and like them supporting you and having that support, because obviously you lose such a big support system when you have a breakup, that gaining, like, using the support around you to your advantage, your friends, your family, it really helps. And it was so weird for me, because on Instagram I always talk about how I'm feeling, and I use my Instagram page as a form of support, because all of you guys are incredible on there, and there's so many of you going through the same stuff that I am, because I'm just a 23-year-old girl living my life, and I wanted to talk to you guys so bad about it on there. I wanted to be like, someone help me, I'm going through a breakup. But I was like, do you know what, I need to process this by myself, and then I can open up and be open with you guys about it. Other people's advice, a lot of them said, just give yourself time to heal. 100%, like I said, give yourself time to heal. Just process all those emotions, ride that wave. I promise you that wave will come up and then it'll go down, and it will go onto the shore and collapse onto the shore, and you will be fine. Don't stay in contact, as you can't move on properly if you do. Completely agree. Everything gets better with time. Cut them out, block them out of everything, and fill your time with things you enjoy. 100%. I remember the night that we broke up, and then I was by myself asleep in here, and I was like, oh my god, how am I gonna do the night alone by myself when I've just broken up with my boyfriend? And then the next morning I got up, as soon as I woke up, I got up, put my gym stuff up, went onto my roof and skipped, and with no headphones, just looked out onto London. This is really dramatic. And I just skipped, got the fresh air, got my blood pumping. My sister FaceTimed me, she was like, I hope you're moving your body. I was like, that's exactly what you need to do. Just get up and do stuff that you love doing. Podcasts, The Girls Bathroom, there's single files on there, guys. It really, really does help. Delete the pictures when you are ready. I still have photos of my like first boyfriend. I don't know, I have thousands of photos on my phone, but my ex-boyfriend, I don't think he'll mind me saying, deleted all the photos of us on social media, which is fair enough. It's their way of coping. I didn't take it to heart. I just thought, you know what, that's his way of dealing with it. I still have everything on social media of us, just because I guess that's my way of coping, and I post a lot, so it does come down the feed, so it's not like I always see it. Stay busy, get into spirituality, and believe it all happens for a reason. I am so spiritual, guys. Like I said after this breakup, I know myself better than I ever have. Like, I just feel like I know my body and how I feel. Anyway, stupid. No, I love spirituality, and I believe that everything happens for a reason, and when one door closes, another door opens. Trust me, it does. Stay busy, keeping in touch will stop your healing process. Cut them off. Don't carry on talking to them. Look, literally all of them. Delete, remove all signs of them. They don't owe you. They don't own you and never did. What you do is your choice, and don't let them stop you from healing. I like that one. See your friends, self-care, do what makes you happy. Baths, self-care, I know it's like classic, but really hot, deep baths at night, bubble baths for me before I went to bed really calm me down and really help me. I'd like put on a film and then I'd have a bath, some bedtime tea, and then get into bed and I'd feel really, really relaxed. And like go to sleep with a podcast or go to sleep with the Calm app, and that really helped me. So that's another little tip for you guys. Never text anything important after 8 p.m. Otherwise you'll spend all night texting, and emotions are higher at night. That's a nice one. You are whole and you are good enough. Surround yourself with your friends and family, make lots of plans and do things you enjoy. So now we can go on holidays. If I was in my breakup phase, I probably would have booked Portugal the next day, to be honest. But no, I'm glad I sat and processed it and didn't just run off. But yeah, do things that make you happy. Someone said hook up with lots of people. Corona. No, now we can hug, and apparently it's legal to have sex. Wow, what a time. Hook up with lots of people. I mean, I don't know if that's the best idea. Do what you gotta do, but speak about it. Like, I was honestly voice noting my friends so much, just speaking what was on my mind, because obviously I live by myself, so it's not like I could just speak to myself when I could. I wrote out all my emotions on paper. I would voice note my friends, I would call them. When we go out for dinner, I would talk to them about it and how I was feeling. I didn't just close it up. Like, there was the night that I felt really down and I just was open. I was like, guys, I really just don't feel myself, and I was really open about it. And they were all like, these are emotions that are normal, like they're so valid. It's so valid for you to just feel shit and cry, and time is a massive healer, and I wish it wasn't. Like, I remember saying to myself, like, Bronte, you know that time is a healer, you know you can get over this, like, it's fine. And I wish it wasn't, but it is, and it will get better with time. Someone said, if you're feeling like, I'm running out of battery here, guys, so maybe I'm rambling a bit. If you're feeling like crying or grieving a year later, it's genuinely normal. I completely agree. I remember, this is really weird and I hope he's not watching, but I remember like crying over my ex-boyfriend like a year later for no reason. It was just, I was an emotional hungover person, and I remember one of the girls at uni was crying over her ex from like a year ago too, and I was like, it's just the hangover, you know. You will get over it. Basically, just some amazing quotes and amazing advice, and I hope this video has helped. But I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sending you so much love. If you have any breakup questions or you want to talk to me about this video, then DM me at BronteKingGG and I will reply. I love talking to you guys about everything like that, and I'm sending you all so much love. You will get through it, I promise you. And if you have got through a breakup, you are incredible. I love you, and I'm just giving you a massive hug because I know how hard it is, and I just want to hug you all who are going through it and have been through it. So yeah, have a lovely day, and I will see you guys in the next video.